Hello, everybody, on Universe of the Blue Tubers. This is your Blue Tuber, Tony, aka 22 Tiger Dude, and I'm here to do an On This Day for Skyfall. Now, I don't have time to get behind my green screen because I want to get this out before, literally this day is over. So, yes, I'm going to be talking about Skyfall, and I apologize for the lighting on the video, by the way. So, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about Skyfall because this movie came out 3 years ago on this day, November 9th, 2012 is when it came out. And 2015, November 9th, marks the 3-year anniversary. Now, Skyfall was a James Bond movie that took a more different approach than the other ones. Instead of it like being the usual journey of James Bond with the Bond girl, it was actually a personal story, and it focused a lot on the relationship between Daniel Craig, James Bond, and Judi Dench. And I loved how the movie went with that direction, and that's why personally, in my opinion, I do think Skyfall is the best Daniel Craig James Bond movie. And yes, Casino Royale is awesome, but just how Skyfall told the story was really fantastic, honestly. It was highly engaging. I mean, the cinematography from Roger Deakins is... It's fucking awesome. See, I didn't even know what to say right there. That's how beautiful the cinematography is. Of course, Daniel Craig, he's still great as James Bond. Javier Bardem, he's just fantastic as the villain in this movie. And Judi Dench, she was really great as M. And just how the film told the story was really nice. It was a personal James Bond story because it gives us a little background on James Bond. And it was honestly really, really intriguing. I know some people complain that there's not much action. Personally, I love that it took more time with its story. And I feel like when the action is there, it actually makes it more exciting because how the film builds up to each action is really awesome. Yes, there's not a whole lot of action. It's not your action-packed movie. But when the action is there, it is gripping, it's exciting, and it's just so awesome to watch. Just such great filmmaking here. I love Skyfall so much. Oh, and not to mention, the climax, just holy shit. Holy shit to the climax. Talk about just ending the movie with a fucking bang. It really is that good in my opinion, you guys. I can understand why some people wouldn't like this movie just because, yes, it does tend to get slow. It is more about building the atmosphere. And yeah, it's not action, but I think that's what makes Skyfall just so amazing, honestly. I love the storyline here. I love that it was just a personal story with James Bond and how it focused more on James Bond and M rather than having another movie with James Bond and, a random Bond girl, because we do tend to get a random Bond girl. And the Bond girl in this movie is more of like a cameo, but I felt like the Bond girl for the cameo she had, she was really good. And Skyfall, it was just a mind-gripping, intense action thrill ride with the deep storyline to it that creates such powerful emotions to it, and that's why I think Skyfall is just awesome. So on this day, November 9th, Skyfall came out, and I am very honored to be doing this on Universe of the Blue Tubers. So what did you guys think of Skyfall? I'd like to know. Leave in the comment section below what you thought of this movie. Is it the best Daniel Craig James Bond movie in your opinion, like with me? Or is it Casino Royale? Or is it, the movie that just came out, Spectre? Or, heck, even Quantum of Solace. I know that's a movie that didn't get a lot of good reviews, but you never know. There could be someone out there that may think Quantum of Solace is the best Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Sorry about doing the quality instead of doing the usual green screen with my Samsung camera. But I still hope you guys did enjoy watching this. This is 22 Tiger Dude here, and don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!